versus Chaemiko. They meet again. Elo rank 7 against Elo rank 8 in the global standings. Two of the best players in the world. Two players who have faced against each other very often. And have made it very close. No time to waste. Because our first game is starting already. Last Refuge. To be our first map in this best of 5. This is the one map where Night Elves will fairly often go for a Beastmaster, and that is the plan here for Colorful as well. Neutral hero build, Beastmaster, it shall be. Thank you, Tessie Tess, with a 34-month resub. It's Peterific with the first-time sub. Welcome. And Cauterize Me with the 11 months. Says, thanks, team. Thank you, my man. The archer being hidden around the corner. Oh. Interesting. Wait, is he trying to shoot at the footy here with these archers and then block with the other archer? No.
A player's force
just trying to get to the tavern. Chaemiko figures out what's going on. He knows it's going to be a Beastmaster. Starts off with the Gloves of Haste, which is an average item. And will want to be aggressive. Trying to trigger an end snare. Trying to trigger lots of end snares. Oh, wow. Hellof is going through with the creep despite the fact that he knows that the opponent is going to be aggressive. This is a big deal right away. Shadow Priest gets boulder tossed instantly. Hellof is trying to race down this rock golem before the opponent arrives. The Archmage steals the last hit. That's a disaster. And he gets it! Oh my god. Item for the Beastmaster, but that might be GG already. And two archers die. And the Shadow Priest. Oh my god. GG. Big yikes. Alrighty. 1-0 for Chaemiko. Colorful, very ballsy. Despite the fact that he knew the opponent was coming, still takes the big camp. Probably a bit too ballsy. Wait, Chaemiko, 1-0. There we go. Alright. That's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you gotta take a risk. Sometimes you gotta try something. But yeah, there was no coming back from that anymore. There were like 3 creep camps involved there as well. The Murlocs, the High Priest. And Chaemiko did that well. He used the scout footy very smartly. He figured out what was going on. He pulled in the creep camps, made this as difficult as could be. And then the icing on top was stealing the last hit, which was sick. Alright, that's the only Beastmaster we're going to have in this series. Beastmaster only really playable on LR. For the rest, it should be more straightforward with the Keeper, I would imagine. Maybe some Warden here and there, but for map 2, it's going to be Concealed Hill, where the Keeper is set in stone. By the way, guys, don't forget, after this grand final, we're going to have W3IL continuing. Right now, it's the first game of Raptor versus playing Ducks. And it's going to be pretty cool. Thank you very much. Les Show with a 9-month resub says, you casting AWL next week? Love you guys. And Mini Gumbo with a 62-month resub as well. Thank you. We're not allowed to cast AWL. AWL is supposed to be only streamed on Africa, so we're unfortunately not allowed to do that. But next week the WCL, the Warcraft Champions League, is starting, which we're going to be doing. Wait a minute. Chaemiko in here? Alright, we're trying to get the next lobby up. To move on to map 2. I think Chaemiko had a bit of a bug here and needs to restart or something. And one hell of a start, though, into this series. Quick 1-0 lead for the best human in the world right now. Chaemiko. Looking strong. Indeed. He hasn't upped the map so far, I just realized. Chaemiko is 7-0 right now in the playoffs. Colorful just lost his second map. He was able to beat Soen 3-0 flawlessly and beat Focus with 3-1. Now lost the next map. To a bit of a gamble there. Was taking a big risk on LR. Didn't quite work out. And he quickly said, GG, alright, go next. Just walk it off and move to the next one. And the next one is Concealed Hill, a map that we've seen a ton of in this matchup. Chaemiko in the top right, Colorful in the bottom left. Early here it was Remind, who unfortunately lost his Ancient of War, which was very painful for him. Something that hopefully shouldn't happen to Colorful. Fast expansion, of course, is what we expect from the humans basically always. But it can be hard to set up. If the Night Elf is on point and his harass is strong, this can be very painful to get this expo running, with lots of peasants possibly having to die. There are a few different attempts of doing it. Not too long ago, Chaemiko would wait for nighttime, get lots of footies and lots of militia, get a dust here, and then creep the expansion when nighttime began, or shortly after it began. But it seems like recently he's been doing it a bit earlier again. Chaemiko setting up the scout farms here very early. I like that. Especially in nowadays' meta, especially in Concealed. You have to consider the fact that APs could be coming. And that's what the scout farms are for.
Forces are under attack.
$20 supply Hunter's Hall. Wow. That's very early. Colorful wants to go into Huntresses. According to Neo, it's impossible to beat mass hunts on Concealed Hill if you're fast expanding as the human. I do not agree with this. Let's see who's right. Quick creep for both. For the human with militia. And for the Night Elf with the Ancient of War. Again, no footy scout, by the way. I like that. You don't want to give that experience to the Keeper. Give him an easy level 2. He's gonna get level 2 anyways. Look how much mana he's saving. This is still the first set of Treants. The Keeper has a lot of mana here. Alright, here come the Militia. Colorful. Wow, the timing for him seems to be impeccable. Took out one more little creep, and now it's time to go for the extra. Alright, how much damage is he going to be able to do? This is the huge moment of the game. This coming in for the detonate. Watch Elemental being split. You're going to have to take care of the peasants. How many peasants are going to die here is the question. So far, none. Miraculously. But that should be changing any moment now. Keeper's taking a lot of damage. There we go. One peasant dies. More Treants being summoned. We have so much mana for Treants here, by the way.
A player's forces are under attack.
AM got amazing items. Gonna have another Watch Elemental in a second. It's gonna be the second peasant going down. But it was denied by the creep, I think. There's lots of footies here. 2 footies permanently on the Keeper. I like that. Always scouting where he is and putting pressure on him. And the Treant will be level 3 on the Archmage. Wow. Can summon the level 2 Watch Elemental already. And it's not double Ancient of War hunts, by the way. It is attack. Just a few Huntresses. But having this level 3 AM so early is so strong against the hunts also. The expansion build, of course, delayed for a long time. Oh my god, these items. Honestly, for the AM, the pendant isn't too great. But for the second hero, it's amazing. Which seems to be Panda most of the time nowadays. Thank you, Niklasa, with the first time sub. Welcome. Alright, so like 3 peasants died in total. That's very manageable. Keeper still far away from 3. Expansion definitely delayed. But economy intact. Especially the peasant count intact. I like the early shop, trying to heal up the footies. Could also heal them at the fountain, but... Ah, the hunters are here. Okay, never mind. You can't do that. You see? Chaemiko, very smart. Smarter than me. Lumber for Chaemiko is amazing. You can go for tier 2 here pretty soon, but of course the Night Elf's tier 2 is much faster, obviously. Legion Scroll. 3 footies who are healing, sent off to the side. Oh, but the Treants summoned to the back. This could be more kills on the peasants. One more certainly going down. And another. So a total of 5 peasants falling, I believe. Which... Oh, it's going to be more. Okay. It's starting to become quite painful here for Chaemiko. 6 peasants. 7 peasants. Alright, 7 peasants die. This was definitely not the easiest. But the expansion is finally finished. The counter expansion coming up as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Chaemiko could tech right now. And he does. Oh, there's no Arcane Tower in the main base. Kalif was playing a strong game here. The very initial harass didn't look too good, but now he's finding his openings. Oh, and 2 peasants AFK over here. This is going to be potentially quite painful. But Chaemiko locks in the surround as he does so often. TP has to be transferred. I need to level up this Panda right now. He can't afford to let him die. Keeper getting surrounded right after. Quick double surround here. Cheeky. Chaemiko. So now, the mining begins. But no peasants lost in the main, so the lumber should still be looking good. Alright. I think we can clearly see that these 2 players are evenly matched and looking way better than our contestants before. Now for the first time, Chaemiko wants to be the aggressor. He's moving south with 6 footies. He's too late to get the lore cancels, which would have been his prime objective.
A player's forces are under attack.
As Kalif is trying to put on counter pressure, but there's an Arcane Tower finishing in a moment. He has not too many units at all. And Chaemiko is not falling for it. He should be aware that this isn't too scary right here at all, this push that he's facing. Yeah, he's gonna lose some peasants, but he can remake them at the expo. Oh, and if he can kill the lowers, that would be huge. Wait, he's going for the Tree of Ages. Look at the madman. He's just going for the Tree of Ages right away. He's gonna force the TP back with that. Oh no, he used the TP before. So it's only the staff. It's only the keeper. It was only level 2. Now he's level 3. Alright. He got the Water Elemental. Just barely enough to get him to 3. The Dryads are taking a lot of damage. One Dryad goes down. It's also good experience for the Archmage. Peasants are back harvesting lumber. Tier 2 is about to finish. Lots of stuff happening at the moment. Panda needs to clean this up now. Breath of Fire, good damage against the footies. We don't have Abolish yet. It's about to finish. We don't have Defend either, which is kind of surprising. Oh my god, so many Water Elementals right now. Chaemiko able to put on a lot of damage with these Elementals. The Huntress might be level 4. Oh, it is level 4! Oh, and there's another Water Elemental. In just a second. All the footies are gonna die here, though, it seems. AM looking for more kills. Some more footies coming in from the main. High octane kind of game. Tier 2 finishes has to be a Panda second, right? Chaemiko got the Dryad as well. Archmage now getting caught though. That's probably going to cost him the TP. Entangle's ready. And TP it is. And it's a Mountain King second. Old school. I was not expecting this. Like, normally it's Panda nowadays, or maybe Blood Mage, but MK.
A player's forces are
it's
under
weird.
attack.
The problem with MK is he takes forever to come online. You need to creep him level 3 first before he's really decent. Of course, if you get him to level 5, he's crazy good. We're trying to cancel some healing. Great level of play by both guys here, I'd say. Pendant, of course, for the Mountain King is amazing. And finally, we're going to have the expansion for Colorful Mining, but oh, Tier 3 is far out. All those wisps being lost in the main definitely becoming noticeable. No lumber for the tech at the moment for Colorful. Great scouting. Some footies always being parked behind to see if the Night Elf approach is coming. Sacrificed for the greater good. We got both heal scrolls. Wait, is he in trouble here though? He's got one heal potion only. And the Panda gets level 3. That's a big deal. It's only Dryads for now. This is looking very Moon or Foggy-esque. Tons of Dryads. Look for points of weakness. Hit and run. But against that, rifles and mortars are very, very effective. Chaemiko identifying it nicely. Not going for Sorks. They would be a waste.
A player's forces are under attack.
The Night Elf here with map control has to take out important camps. Does that right here. Gets the Legion Doomhorn. Amazing item for Colorful. I'm really enjoying this final so far. Both players showing us what they're made of. Of course, map 1 was, you know, not the greatest, but that was a one and off. Chaemiko taking a bit of a risk. He knows he might not be able to take too good of a fight here, but he's still trying. We have a big experience lead on the Night Elf side. Oh, Chaemiko. Is he really committing all in already? This seems a bit over-eager, but maybe it's the right timing. Because Tier 3 has started, but Bears are still far away. However, we're early into the nighttime, so lots of Moon Juice should be available soon. Oh, but the Mortar teams taking out Moonwells as well. The Dryads have to be very quick. Need to dodge these shots as well as they
Players'
can.
forces are under attack.
Oh, and they're catching the reinforcements. Nice play by Colorful. Very smart. Catches reinforcements on one side, and the heroes catching units on the other. Excellent movement by Colorful. And Chaemiko has to abandon his push. He could try to expand again here, actually. If it's a little wild. That was very nicely done. And another one. And another one. Look at that.
Players' forces
This Dryad hit squad getting so many kills. And another mortar team. Almost.
town is under
Hit squad
siege.
saves it. That was the play of the game so far by Colorful. Using the Dryads, catching off reinforcements, heroes on the other side. Picking at points of weakness. Classic Dryad play that we've seen from Moon in the past. Really impressed with both here on map 2. Colorful knows he still can't take a fight by any means. If he runs in with the Dryads and takes a fight head on, he's going to get demolished. He's buying time. Tier 3 is soon to finish. And with Bears, things will look different. But if the MK gets to high levels, then the Bears may also have a tough time. Look at that. And Colorful realizes he wants to take as much experience away from the MK as he can. So he steals away the lab. He gets the big mana potion for himself. And with that, Colorful takes the lead in this game. Tier 3. Chaemiko has an ace up his sleeve, and that ace is not the ace of spades, it's the ace of frag shards. It doesn't make too much sense, but you guys know what I mean. Frag shards, extremely good against Dryads. He knows he's up against a lot of Dryads. And the more team damage right now is okay, but it's not crazy against Dryads yet. But it will be, with frag shards. He's moving towards the expansion. How many mortars does he have? 3 mortar teams. He will try to snipe this expansion. Does he have the damage for it? We do have Nature's Blessing though, so bonus armor on this tree. Colorful needs to be fast with the repair though. Haze with a fire against the mortars. One taken out instantly. The Dryads running in, gunning down the mortar teams, but also the rifles finding damage towards them. It's a bloodbath right now. 2 mortars gone, only 1 left. That means the Tree of Life can't be taken out too easily. Bear save. The Stormbolt not enough for the kill. It's a bare knuckle box fight. Next heal scroll committed. We have 1 more left. The human army still with quite some sustain. Big mana potion pop. Panda has more mana. More Dryads going down. They don't stand a chance at all anymore. They have 1 armor upgrade, but that's not enough. What Colorful needs is more bears. And for the Panda, by the time. Bears are coming.
A player's forces are under attack.
If Chaemiko kills this tree, this game is almost guaranteed his. Colorful needs to try to hold the expo. And now he's converging from every side. Haze for the fire, lots of bears coming in, some Dryads falling, level 5 on the Archmage. Goes for Aura, I believe. Yes, he does. MK, in the thick of things, does not have Clap, by the way. It's Bash, surprisingly. Well, maybe not too surprisingly, as he was facing Dryads for so long. Colorful, can he hold? He has to. Last heal scroll committed. More and more rejuves being used. The Bears trying their best. The Panda in the back line, but doesn't have mana anymore. The Bear is surrounded, but there's another staff. It's the first one that got off cooldown. And Chaemiko's gonna TP out. One more Stormbolt. Focus fire the Bear. Oh my god, 30 HP. He survives the rifle falls. So close. What a sick hold by Colorful. He had to hold this expo, otherwise he was dead. Damn! What a grand final. What a map between the two. Excellent, excellent play. Loving what I'm seeing. Thank you, Chunty, for the first time sub. Welcome. MK's gonna get level 3 here and must go for a Tome of Retraining, certainly. got a big mana pool as well. He's nicely supported by these mana items.
A player's
He's
forces
also going to need an
are under
invoke
attack.
potion, that's for sure. But guess what's coming now? Frag shards. No Tome of Returning yet. Chaemiko still needs lots of things. He needs invoke potions, heal scrolls, Tome of Retraining. Master training, ideally. There it is. But once he gets all that, he's going to be quite strong indeed.
A player's
But by
forces
that
are under
time, the
attack.
panda will be level 5. Fairy dragons, maybe getting added in soon. Blood Mage 3rd. Whoa! I love seeing Blood Mage 3rd. I thought it was a thing of the past, but now we see it again. MK runs in with a Stormbolt. Still doesn't have clap. But we'll go for it here, I think. One heal scroll. Chaemiko doesn't have the gold.
A player's forces are
Tome of
under
Retraining
attack.
costs 200 gold. There it is. Alright. It is time. Tome of Retraining and Invo Potion. This push could win Chaemiko the game. Pushing through this choke point right here, over at the arch. Very hard for the bears here to engage. Double Orb of Venom, double level 5. It's 3 heal scrolls though. 3 heal scrolls on Chaemiko. Shop taken out, the more teams behind the trees. Inner Fire, now finished. 3-0 upgrades. Oh my god. The more team damage is going to be crazy. Chaemiko's trying to fall back into the needle hole. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, huge damage. First heal scroll has to be committed right away. The bears though, all getting hit by the clap. Invo Potion by the MK committed very early. MK on the wrong side of the tracks. Mountain King could be focused, and there it is. Quick with a Dispel, gets rid of the Entangle. MK trying to break free. I tried to break free. I don't think he has Invis. MK might be dead. Gets out one more clap, but the MK has fallen. Tavern is right next to him, though. Could go for a Tavern res if he has the resources, and he certainly does. The MK may have died, but the position was absolutely perfect for Chaemiko. But with the Aura, the Unholy, Colorful is able to fall back to the expansion pretty well. Didn't lose too much time for Rejuve. All over the place. MK's back. Siphon mana. Pendant of Energy. He's got a lot of juice again.
Town is under siege.
Was that 3 heal scrolls committed? Yeah, 3 heal scrolls committed. I don't think Chaemiko can stay in this push mode much longer. Once the panda comes in to connect, it's gonna be roasting time. Oh, but look at that. Clap. Plus Flame Strike. I was missing the word. Also a lot of damage against these bears. But the MK doesn't have a potion anymore. Trying to save the Mountain King with a clap. Everything trying to be used to save. MK 26 HP. Oh my goodness. As the main bases are about to run dry. Jesus Christ, what a game. Yeah, chat was saying it earlier. Blizzard. Honestly, I think maybe Water Elementals are better though. Like, there's not too many Dryads anyways, right? Ah, there's a couple though. I think Colorful really managed his Dryad count well.
A player's
He had lots of
forces are under
Dryads
attack.
on tier 2 when he was playing aggressive, and then he has the right amount of Dryads in the late game to spell Water Elementals. But if the Dryads are gone, having a few Water Elementals just to take build a bit of frontline is actually very valuable. Alright, big experience here for Chaemiko. Item, Rune Bracers, not bad for the MK. If he gets level 4 and 3, Blood Mage 3 that is, that would be gigantic. And we basically have no creeps left on the map with the exception of this one. I think Chaemiko's on a timer now, isn't he?
Under attack.
This expansion is still running running for a time. But without 2 base income, I don't think he will have the necessary gold to afford these heal scrolls. I think Chaemiko's got one more fight left in him. And that might be it. Sorcerer's Adept. I like that. We'll probably need that to save the MK. Dryad splits again. Off to the right. Army off to the left. Both around 80. Tense game. I like the one knight just for blocking. It's a very minimal front line. This is very hard to manage, very hard to micro perfectly. But Chaemiko has the best human micro in the world. Clearly. "24 minutes in. Who's gonna win this?" The Knight of Heroes getting closer and closer towards ultimates. That could be the win condition in the end. 2 heal scrolls on the human side. No ferries at all, by the way. Which might be the right call, considering that there's a lot of rifles with 3-0 upgrades in the fire.
Forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
That's a lot of wisps. Ready to detonate. Oh, MK gonna pick up a bit more experience. Doesn't have a mana potion, by the way. That, perhaps, the one thing that Chaemiko forgot about. Mana pots on the MK. Running in with Invis. Oh my god! Flame Strike, clap. Huge damage. But also the Breath of Fire. Huge damage in return. Dryads collapsing in from the other side. Chaemiko's trying to TP away before the next breath. And he successfully did so. So it was 1 Dryad. Traded for like a mortar team or something. 2 mortar teams. It's 2 mortar team corpses. The Dryad movement by Colorful has been outstanding. Blood Mage close to 3. What is he supposed to go? Level 2 Siphon? Or level 2 Flame Strike? I think Siphon. And the Dryad hit squad is on the way again. Could catch a mortar team right there. Chaemiko pulls it back. Doesn't have too many mortars left. Only one with his main army at the moment. And again, the army is getting spread apart. Chaemiko needs to come back together into the big death ball.
A player's forces are under
He's
attack.
behind the fountain. Next to the fountain, I mean. Doesn't have a TP, by the way. This is it. This is it. MK in the front line. Blood Mage doesn't have too much mana here, by the way. But the next clap and Flame Strike could be huge. Heal Scroll committed. Scroll of Protection as well. Only 1 Heal Scroll left for the human. MK soaking up all the damage. Invoke Potion at the last moment. Siphon against the Panda. He doesn't have an anti-magic to break through it. MK half dead. Invul about to be over. Oh my god. Huge damage. Mountain King in trouble. Level 3 on the Blood Mage. Heal Potion needs to be transferred. Maybe Heal Pot is on the Blood Mage. MK runs into the back. Invis cast next to the fountain. Healing up the last moment. Huge Breath of Fire. Panda is almost out of mana. One more Flame Strike comes in. Everything's healing up. The Blood Panda has one more breath left in a moment. Being slowed down. Archmage half dead, trying to fall back, heal up. Level 6 about to be reached. Keeper's gonna get in just a moment. There it is. Tranquility is ready. And that must be it in the end. Oh, Stormbolt cancels it, but the Archmage falls. Too much damage there, and that is GG. Wow. And Colorful ties it up in a crazy late game where both show what they're made of and knew exactly what they had to do. Wonderful, wonderful display by both. And truly a match worthy of a grand final. Yeah, the Dryad hit squad. I think that's what won him the game. Able to slow down the game as much as it did. Find pickoffs here and there. And I'm not sure that the MK was the right choice. I think a Panda may have been better. Like Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire against Bears is really good. It slows them down, applies mischance, and also does damage. I mean, it's very similar to Clap. I don't know, who's better, Clap or like Panda or MK in the late game? I'm not sure. The big advantage of Panda, of course, is you get him much faster. If all these games keep going like this, it's going to be a wonderful Sunday for us Warcraft fans. We're trying to get everyone into the lobby here to get ready for map number 3, which is going to determine who's going to take the lead and match point in our best of 5 grand final. Thank you, Slaudar XT, with the first time Prime sub. Welcome. That's my favorite Dota hero of all time. Slaudar. Love that shit. Blink in, crush, amplify damage. Haven't played Dota in a long time though. But back in the day, Slaudar, Centaur, Puck, that was my jam. All right, map number 3. We're gonna go on to Tidehunters. And I would say if Concealed Hill is a bit Night Elf favored, Tidehunters is certainly a bit human favored. It's a way easier expansion here for the human. It's normally pretty easy to set up the second base and hold on to it. And we have a lot of narrow positions on this map. In many spots can you find a good position to fight against the opponent. Against bears specifically, and that is what we're expecting. Keeper, Dryads, Panda, bears. Against an Archmage. Oh, so even here, Chaemiko is setting up scout farms. I like that. Maybe he could have put it here, though. Because he's missing a bit of vision, but whatever. Gonna go scouting with a footy. Gonna go for the orange camp first, I would imagine. And it's a keeper. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Panda second this time by Chaemiko. If I'm gonna make a bet, it's that it's gonna be Panda second this time around.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
I think Chaemiko's been finding a lot of sick items today, hasn't he? Like lots of circlets, lots of claws. But the same for Colorful. Oh, he tried to do the pull trick, but it didn't quite work. So this slows down the creeping of his natural by a few seconds. Which doesn't sound like much, but it does make a difference. One wisp taken out. At the same time, Footy harassing in the main, so Colorful being annoyed quite a bit in this early game. Ring of Protection, certainly not best for the AM, but for the second hero, will be good.
Player's forces are under attack.
There we go. Expansion coming up. Colorful should be trying to counter-expand pretty quickly, I would imagine. Home of Intelligence. Pretty nice. Oh, Proxy Expo. Oh, the Foot is really close to scouting it. You don't want to pull the wisps towards the Expo. You don't want to reveal it. Oh my god, he almost saw it. The AM is going to get a pretty quick level 3 over here. Keeper needs a little bit more. Oh, and there we go. Footy saw it, but I don't think there's going to be a window to actually get the cancel. Oh my god, these items. Mantle as well for the Archmage. 32 intelligence already. Yeah, it's only 25 on the Keeper. He sold the TP, went for the boots. Thank you, Orb Walk, with a 12-month resub. Alright, seems like Chaemiko does want to commit to try to get this Expo cancelled. Does he have the damage? Keeper's about to get level 3, just needs one more kill. Oh, this is a big moment. If this fails, I think Chaemiko's going to be behind. But if it succeeds, he's going to be ahead. Bit of a gamble being taken here. The bonus damage from the Archmage now, very valuable. Doesn't quite get the deny. Does he have the damage? Wisps coming in for the detonate. Oh my god, this is such a big moment. Oh. AM just needs to right click. Oh, and it's a kill! It wasn't even cancelled. The Watch Elemental summoned in the perfect position so the Wisp couldn't get the detonate right away. It just took one right click from the Watch Elemental. And the Expo is destroyed. Only one footman lives to tell the tale. But what a tale it was. A tale of victory. In the cryptic words of Leonidas. And now Chaemiko has a huge lead. Oh my goodness. He's not even too far behind in the tech. AM can stick around. He's super mobile. Oh my god, if he cancels the Hunter's Hall, the game's over. He's not gonna try though. Keeper's level 3. He can easily entangle the elementals. Alright, so what Colorful needs is Panda, level him up as quick as you can, and either do big damage or get level 5 quick.
Player's forces are under attack.
Excellent play by Chaemiko. If I'd been in his shoes, I wouldn't have dared to go for this Tree of Life. I think it's not going to be enough anyways. And then if it's not enough, I'm going to lose everything. Sad. Oh my god, he finds the tree again. Yeah. I think this might be game, folks. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness.
A player's forces are under attack.
Very active with his footman. Great play by Chaemiko. Look at that. Isn't the water elemental here? There's a footy here. Harassing. In the meantime, tier 2 is about to finish. So many fires at the same time here that Colorful has to try to put out, and he can only manage with so many. That's some good experience, to be fair. Almost level 4. And look at that. On the way home, Chaemiko, when it turns daytime, gets to the shop, gets the heal thrown invuln.
The player's forces are under
Okay.
attack.
Which we may have to waste here? No. Tiny mistake. He's a bit late with the farms because he was able to save too many peons, too many footies. That's a first world problem, eh? You're saving too many footies, so you have not enough supply open. Staff. Again, into the main base. He knows the panda's creeping on the high ground. There's going to be a water elemental ready in a sec. Footies are coming into the mid.
Attack.
Must be a tavern pickup. Panda time? Panda time. There we go. Somehow the moon juice is looking good. Which is kind of amazing. Colorful was under so much pressure, but the moon juice is still looking healthy. And that's a lot of footmen. 8 footies against 4 archers. It doesn't really seem like a fair fight, but we'll see how it goes.
Player's forces are under attack.
AM and Keeper kind of duking it out one-on-one. And now the heal scroll gonna heal up the footies and the AM at the same time. Oh my god. Splitting the footies into 3 different groups. Chaemiko with a master class of human. Not just on this map, but all day today. And you remember that Munches? You know, it was looking good. It was. This has now changed. It's not looking good anymore. A lot of footies are being sacrificed here, to be honest. And the AM is close to dying. He can stick in a little bit longer with the invuln if he wants. Dodges the last hit. And the enemy panda in the meantime, with the next breath,
Player's forces are under attack.
is going to be going down. Oh my god. AM almost gets killed by the Tree of Ages. Holy shit. Sick plays by Chaemiko.
A player's forces
Expansion
are
is
under
coming up
attack.
now. Oh, the panda was perhaps a bit overeager. But again, he gets the items. Oh, he gave him the boots and the telestaff to get the items and get out with the telestaff if he has to. Lumber is a bit of an issue here for Chaemiko, but now that all the tier 2 buildings are finished, he doesn't need that much anymore. He's got lots of gold
A player's
banked
forces
up.
are under attack.
1 gyro to scout. He's noticing the big graveyard that was set up here in the main base with all these corpses. Colorful needs to find an opening. Needs to find some big damage that he can do. Somehow, maybe a Zeppelin drop. But he didn't even fully creep this camp, did he? Where's the panda, by the way? He's still dead!
The town is under
Oh
siege.
my god, Chaemiko. Quite amazed. I am quite amazed. Yet again by Chaemiko. It's not like this is the first time that he has managed this with me. Cancel the expo, by the way.
Forces are under attack.
With that expo cancel, he knows he's got so much time now where he's going to have a big lead economically. He could just TP out right now and be fine. But he's going to try to see if there's something he can do here. Chaemiko certainly can't take a fight right now. So he's just going to TP out. Lose 1 priest probably. And call it a day. And just go tier 3 early on. Takes a lot of time, of course, to reach Castle Tech and Inner
A
Fire and
player's
Frag Shots
forces
and all
are
that.
under attack.
But with the Expo cancel, he knows that he has that much time. Alright. Expansion attempt number 4, I believe this is. Maybe this one will finally work. Panda's gonna get level 3 here. Let's look at the silver linings for Colorful. He's got a Panda 3. He's got a big Dryad army with which again he can play the hit squad style. Chaemiko doesn't have a TP right now, so he could get caught off guard, perhaps. Ooh, that's a lot of mortar teams already. Ooh. 4 mortars out at the moment. And 2 upgrades on the way.
Players' forces are under attack.
Even the Crystal Ball Scout is on point. Sees where the opponent is creeping. This is a bit consumable, but colorful. Heal wards. Oh, that's sick. Very good. But guess what? Chaemiko got his own level 3, and he got level 4 on the Archmage. He's got the necessary levels. And he's showing off with his blocking skills as well. No way, don't tell me he gets this Panda. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Okay. He should be safe. He should be safe. He should be safe, right? Breath! He had to use the heal scroll. He had to commit the heal scroll to save the Panda. Because of the sick blocks. And guess what? Expansion attempt number 4 is not going to work either. But Chaemiko's going to fall back. He doesn't have a TP here. Doesn't want to be caught in a terrible position. As he's waiting for the tier 3 upgrades. Frag shards and inner fire are coming. Is he going for a 3rd hero again? No. I wonder, might not Pally 3rd be better? I'm not sure. Maybe just dual hero is the better idea here. I'm a big fan of triple hero, but I will admit that I'm perhaps a bit biased there. Meaning that perhaps dual hero is just simply better. I'm not sure. Still in tier 2, by the way. We don't have any bears to speak of. The flares reveal the main. See no bears. That means no Dryad, no Sorks are needed. And if I've ever seen an army to demolish Dryads, it's this one. Rifles, mortar teams, frag shards, inner fire. Ouch. Alright, in we go. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. We have a Dryad sandwich from both sides, but when the shots connect, baby, does it hurt. Trying to do something with the heal ward doesn't seem too successful. Both players losing quite a bit. The Dryads give a lot of experience and they die fast. Now finally we have Inner Fire coming into play as well. I don't think everything, all of it, can be dispelled, but partly it can. But the army for Chaemiko is simply too strong. Too big to fail at this point in the game. The Tree of Life has, at long last, made it to its destination at the expansion.
Players' forces are under attack.
But sadly, I have to inform you that it doesn't seem to be enough. Chaemiko now beginning the siege. He doesn't have mortar teams anymore, but just the rifles with inner fire. And the upgrades seem to be strong enough. 3-0 upgrades. Let's go, baby. So much DPS from these rifles. The Dryads absolutely cannot stand up to that anymore. If the Panda was 5 for colorful, then maybe.
A player's forces are
Oh,
under attack.
what about Alchemist 3rd? Yo, in this human army, what about Alchemist 3rd? Couldn't that be good?
A town is under siege.
Maybe.
A player's forces are under attack.
Colorful trying once again, but it is now impossible. Again, dispelling the Drunken Haze before the Breath of Fire comes in. That is what Chaemiko has been able to get to. The level he's been able to get to. Truly amazing what he was able to do there on map 3. Chaemiko takes the 2-1 lead and is 1 map away from winning the grand final. Damn impressive. I hope Colorful can bring it back. I hope he wins the next one. Because the games these two are showing are just too damn good. Map number 4 is going to be Echo Isles. Whew. All right. And the big question with Echo Isles always is, are you going to win the coin flip? You want to spawn on the right-hand side, especially if you're the Night Elf, to be able to do the Merc Camp creep. We haven't seen a single Warden today so far, have we? I don't think we have. Yo, thank you, Side, with a 40-month resub. Says, let's go, Miko Miko. And Randius with 30 months as well. Thank you, guys. Lots of subs today. Much, much appreciated. All right. What do we get? What are the spawns? Yes! Colorful spawns on the right-hand side. Very good. It's very good for us, guys. That means he has a way better win chance. That means we have a way better chance of seeing map number 5. Yo! That's a barracks first. Quick pop quiz. What does this mean, chat? Tower Rush! That's right. BD Sand got it. Possibly with the Tinker. Yeah, normally against the Warden, it's a Tinker, Tower Rush. I know that Chaemiko tried this recently against Moon, and he got super destroyed. But he still feels like here it's the right call. And you know what? I like it. He's got the 2-1 lead anyways. If this cheese fails, then whatever. There's a 5th map available, right? But if it succeeds, it's going to be his W. Alright. Colorful. Knows. Now. Now he knows. Alright. What you want to have against that is normally more Ancients of War defensively to hold on against the push. But if you overinvest defensively, then the human might just expand. And you're still in a bad position. So this is... this can get quite weird. And this might also be a very smart strategy to play against Colorful. Because Colorful is really good in straight up normal games where he knows what to expect. And everything is going according to standard. But if things get weird, Colorful tends to struggle sometimes. And there we go. Tinker, power push. Off we go. First footy, sacrificed. And of course this camp cannot be taken. The militia are running over. It's going to be time for towers soon. Here we go. First Ancient of War. It's probably going to have to make more. And a lumber mill. More footies. Alright. Very stressful situation now for the Night Elf. He has only very few things to defend with. And already a lot of stuff in his base that is stressing him out. Alright, gets one tower cancel. Pocket Factory, I would say, a little bit defensively positioned. Could have also just put it here. So the Tinker and the Goblins and the footies and stuff are supposed to slow down the opponent. Force them to stay back and buy time for the towers. Increase tower repair rate, boys. You know what it is. Right, second Pocket Factory, though. Easily sniped. And that should be a tower cancel right here. Yeah, gets the tower cancel. One archer. Oh my god. Saved at the last second. That was sick. If this tower is cancelled as well, the game's probably over. Where are the footies, by the way? Oh!
A player's force
The rally point for the barracks might be in the middle. Now Chaemiko realizes that footy being missing for so long is actually a big deal. First guard tower is finally up, but this tower is also gonna be cancelled. And I think Colorful is stabilizing more and more here. Ancient of War far up front will be cancelled. More militia coming in from the main, and does he get the cancel here? Not quite. All these little micro moves are so important. You have to switch targets very quickly when it becomes necessary. Tinker also starting to take quite some damage. The Tinker might be going down, but it's not the end of the world. If the towers are up, losing the Tinker is fine. We're not close to level 2 yet, by the way. More footies, more towers. A lot of archers now. And they will get the cancel again. Important moment here for Colorful. He cancels on the tower. He cancels almost all the towers. The thing is, though, this push can sustain and stay here for a long time. And the question is what happens when daytime comes. I think Colorful may have held this already. Not enough repair. That's another cancel. And the Warden is almost level 2. The Tinker, oh, goes down. And I think that might be it. And what's the waypoint again, right? Footies were again sent over here to the waypoint. And that's it. GG. Ooh. Tense game there as well. And Colorful holds. Nicely done. Does not get cheesed out by the tower push. And I think it was the waypoint. I think it was the waypoint of the barracks that really messed with Chaemiko right there. Alright, that's good though. That's good though. This grand final definitely deserves a map 5. And a final destination. What's that gonna be? Autumn Leaves, maybe? Yes. Autumn Leaves. Old Autumn Leaves, by the way. Great grand final. Really enjoying this. We saw a bit of cheeses, we saw a bit of pushes, we saw a bit of long macro games. We saw very few mistakes, only. Mostly impeccable play, really, really high level play by the two players. Clearly, deservingly, we have these two in the grand final, I'd say. And in a moment, we will have a winner. $1,100 for first place. $500 for second place. After this grand final, by the way, don't forget we're going to continue streaming. It's going to be the W3IL clan war of Raptor Gaming versus Playing Ducks, where Chaemiko is also playing, by the way. We're going to see him against Krav. I'm going to have a short break. Maybe like 10 minutes break or something to eat a little bit. But then we're going to continue with W3IL. But for now, let's focus on our grand final. The last map, the final decision, the last encounter of TP Cup 3, Colorful versus Chaemiko. They have been worthy adversaries today and have, as so often, delivered great games. I feel like every time these two step into the ring, it's a joy to see them go up against each other. The last 3 encounters that they had all went to Chaemiko before today. But the 2 before that went to Colorful. So, it has been pretty even across this year and last year. Perhaps with Chaemiko taking a bit of a lead this year. So here we go. Map number 5 and the decision for the grand final. On autumn leaves, Chaemiko in the bottom left in the red. The top right we have Colorful in the blue. With an Ancient of War creep at the Merchant. Trying to get a fast level 2 by a circlet, probably. It's going to cost him some Wisp repair. And, as I said, most likely the circlet. So this is probably going to slow down his tech. Could be a Warden theoretically, but most likely a Keeper. Chaemiko has played quite a bit of Fast Expo in the corner recently, but this is old Autumn Leaves, where this is a lot harder than on new Autumn Leaves. We'll see what the creep route for him is going to be. There's 3 options for the human. Either instant expansion creep at the natural, or green into this expo, or instantly this expo. But instantly this expo is a bit hard, I think. If there's a Wisp detonate there, I think that becomes very painful. It is, of course, the Keeper. The footy could harass up here quite effectively, because I think with this creep route, the Keeper can't go Entangle first. I think you have to go Treants, because it's a fairly hard creep camp. So the footy could buy quite some time and ensure perhaps an easy expansion. No great ring for Chaemiko this time. He found lots of claws and circlets before. This time it's only a ring. There we go. He knows what's going on in the north thanks to the footy. He knows he has time. So he's going now for the expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
Footy going to be annoying in the main against these wisps. And picks up level 2. Keeper got level 2, and oh, Keeper looking very strong. Circlet and claws. Can easily pick up this footy kill if he wants. Doesn't even need to use Entangle. AM though, claws plus 9. Alright. That is the best item for him that he could have found here for the early game. see good experience in this Archmage. Close to 3 already. If it creeps the Merchant, which seems like it will, he's gonna get it. But also, the Keeper's gonna get level 3. Counter expansion coming up. And the Keeper gonna have level 3 fast. I would say this looks like a very good early game for Colorful. As we all know, the strength of level 3 Keeper against footies can be felt on the human side quite severely. Oof, okay, AM plus 14, also very good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Expansion for Chaemiko finishing. Early Arcane Tower will be ready to deal with the harassing Keeper. Not sure if Chaemiko should bring these footies into the fight. I think they just easily die, don't they? He's thinking about getting them involved, but yeah, I don't think that's going to lead to much. Only one footy died though, I guess, at the end of the day. Somehow Chaemiko is able to make things happen with only the very few units that he has. Also is draining a lot of moon juice here. Lots of entangles have been forced. We only have 2 movers at the moment. Third mover coming up now. And a 4th. And the tier 2 tech starts. Only 5 peasants in the main, which is really not the most. Shop now coming at the expo. It seems like Chaemiko will have to produce a lot of footmen at his expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Keeper creeping up safely. He's close to level 4 already. Chaemiko finds the timing to go up against the Tree of Life, but he doesn't have too many footies here. Plus the Knight of is right around the corner, so this tree will not be destroyed. This would have been a disaster, of course, for Colorful. He takes out 2 more footies. This is the classic strength of the Keeper in this matchup. Alright, this time he gets the deny. The denies by Chaemiko have been looking okay this series. Not incredible. There's not too much moon juice for Colorful though, to be honest. Most moonwells pretty dry, and it's gonna be daytime very soon. 1.5 minutes, right?
Town is under siege.
Chaemiko keeps sticking around. He's got another Water Elemental ready in a second. Trying to get the cancel on the Entangle, and I think he will be able to. He's taking a lot of damage.
A player's forces are
He buys
under
time
attack.
for himself. But he's putting pressure on the archers, and now it's going to be daytime in just a little bit. Naga being added in, and now Colorful should finally be able to stabilize. He got a ton of experience. Really quick level 4 on the Keeper. Tier 2 finish for Chaemiko. Seeing as he's going up against the Naga, normally his choice would be MK or Panda. Didn't start the MK yet, so seems to be a Panda apparently. But he knows the Knight Elf right now is in the middle. But I guess once he gets the Panda, he can contest that a bit.
A
And he
player's
can go
forces are under attack.
for a heal scroll. Yes, exactly. Sells the ring, gets the heal scroll, and must be picking up a Panda here. Oh, if Chaemiko could steal the item, that would be sick. The wolf just stops walking! He just stopped walking right there. What's that? That was weird. And the archers, of course, pretty frail. They feel the pain right away against the Panda and against the footies. And the pressure isn't over yet. Chaemiko just relentless. Keeps on going in and again, finding more and more kills. But the Dryads, perhaps the Dryads, will finally put an end to this. As we, again, don't have defend, by the way. Chaemiko keeps skipping defend. Which is kind of weird. Once again, Units being spread out everywhere. You have to operate on so many different screens right here. Panda chasing after the archers. AM chasing after the Naga. Keeper going after the footies. Water elementals. Well, they're not that fast. They stay here. Double Sanctum. Workshop. No rifles. Yet. We have a lot of creep camps still available. This has been a very aggressive game. Not too much creeping has been done at all. Keeper's looking for more kills. And of course with the Entangle, that's still very easy to do. It's about to be level 4.5. One more breath. That's the kill. Only level 1 though on the Naga, doesn't hurt too bad. I wonder if we're gonna have triple hero on Colorful. I think we will. Could be a demon third, maybe. Thank you, Globe Trotsky, with a 26-month resub. Once again, we had a scouting gyro here at the beginning. Oh, the first rifle. The Keeper wants to get it. And he will be able to. Oh, no! Super quick dispel. Extremely fast here on the Adept training. Abolish? Didn't use Abolish yet. Great game again between the two. A constant back and forth. They're testing each other every step of the way.
Players' forces are under attack.
Colorful has reached tier 3. Master training for the bears is coming. And these bears are going to power up his army very well, very soon. Moonju is still looking rough, but it's going to be nighttime in a moment. Double heal scroll on both sides. And we're starting to go into upkeep. Chaemiko needs higher levels on the Panda. He can get more here at the orange, but might not be enough for 3. Especially if he shares with the Archmage. Normally sharing is caring, but sometimes you gotta be selfish. Especially if you're a Panda. We have breakers this time. I feel like we haven't seen any breakers so far in this grand final, but this time we do. Interesting. No upgrades on these breakers yet, though. Chaemiko trying at the red camp, but he's getting attacked at the same time. Oh, and a mortar team is being caught. That's painful. There's going to be a big reward here, of course. Chaemiko kind of mismanaged his army moving in right here. They get the Panda 3. And he's going to get the big item. Gonna lose the workshop though, possibly. Finish the camp. Ancient Django of Endurance. Excellent item for him. Another rifleman taken out as well. Lots of lumber, by the way, on Chaemiko, so he has the option to go tier 3. But right now, first he wants to have a big army. I wonder why he's playing breakers now and didn't before. Don't really see the reasoning.
Town is under siege.
Maybe he identified that Colorful doesn't like playing ferries so much, so he doesn't need rifles? Is that why? Oh, but guess what? This time Colorful is going ferries, realizing that there aren't too many rifles. That's actually a sick read by Colorful, who's already at 80 supply and is looking great now for the Night Elf. Chaemiko seems to be in a bit of trouble. We have a ton of potions and also heal scrolls on the human side. What's Chaemiko gonna engage to defend his main? Fairy positioning is sick. Lush support coming in from the other side. We have a sandwich being set up here. This is looking terrible for Chaemiko. Losing a ton of supply right away. He has to commit the heal scroll. Heal scroll also for Colorful. He's got another one of those. Bears now all stacked up. Next Battle Fire should be big. But it seems like Chaemiko just simply lost so much already. Heal scroll for both. Colorful gonna TP out. Trying to minimize the losses. One bear falls and the Dryad win the Mortar team. Survives on a sliver of health. That engagement definitely went to Colorful. He didn't lose too much at all right there. And the breakers. I wonder, are the breakers really that good? Chaemiko going over to the other red camp. If he could get another aura here, that would be huge. But Colorful is coming to contest.
Players' forces are under attack.
He got more heal scrolls once again. But this camp will be dying fairly fast, so he has to be quick. Oh, never mind. He's not coming to the red. He's just doing his orange. Rally points have been a bit of an issue today for Chaemiko. And I guess level 4. It is an aura indeed that he finds here, but not a good one. Khadga's Pipe will have to be a cell. I think the big concern here is fairies. How is he going to deal with fairies?
A player's forces are under attack.
Gyros has to be the answer, I guess. We don't have many gyros at all yet. More priests, more sorks. Baker's now on 1-1. Bear upgrades 1-0 only. That's pretty low. More upgrades should be coming. Triple heal scroll on Chaemiko. Can still sell the Khadga's Pipe. Can still go tier 3 by the way, but he's not doing it yet. Chaemiko. Now getting attacked in the main. Where's the TP gonna be? Here? Okay. A little bit off to the side. Doesn't want to get completely mauled by these bears. Alpha just TP's out. With this hit and run play, it kind of smells like there might be a third base for Colorful, but that is not the case.
A player's forces are under attack.
Chaemiko wants to go for another heal scroll. Needs to wait a bit longer. Gets TP as well. More experience for the Panda. He's about to get 5. That would be a big one. Needs some mana potions then, though, I guess. And finally, we got more gyros coming in. So we're both going to move towards 80 supply. Well, Colorful, excuse me, at 90 supply already. How many heal scrolls? 3 heal scrolls as well. Colorful closing in on 100 supply. Was able to trade really well, hitting the main, forcing TPs, finding a few pickoffs here and there. Seems like Colorful is looking favored now at this position. But a Panda level 5 can also work wonders. Alright, off we go. Long Congo line of units right here for Colorful. 2-1 upgrades on the bears. Chaemiko's trying to kite back, take out the air, or run away at least from the fairy dragons. Good position now for Chaemiko. The bears have a tough time reaching and putting in their damage. Panda did get double mana potion. And now he's level 5. And now the damage could be huge. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, big DPS against these bears. Being repositioned. Heal Scroll as well. Colorful needs to back up. He's still got a supply lead, but that's going to change soon. Breath of Fire again. He ignites the second time. And the bears are all getting demolished. Oh, but he gets level 6! Oh my god, Tranquility to save the day. Panda, Invo Potion has to be committed. Archmage almost falls. Oh my god, the level 6. The level 6 just saved him.
The player's forces are under attack.
Without that Tranquility, he was out of it. But suddenly it's still 93 supply. Colorful. Firmly in the driver's seat. And Chaemiko invested a lot there. Lost a lot of his resources, lost a lot of heal scrolls as well. Committed the big mana potion. Big Invo Potion, I mean.
The player's forces are under attack.
This grand final will come to an end soon. Who's gonna get the win? Power taken out right away. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. And there's Tranquility again. Very low cooldown, of course, this ultimate. Panda taking a good amount of damage there as well. And now Colorful just going for the peep. He's got the TP. He can evacuate if he needs to. Fog Lightning also doing decent damage. Without tier 3, Chaemiko's army just doesn't have the punch necessary, I think. Naga level 5 now as well, and Colorful seems to be taking this one home. Yes, he is. GG is called. Colorful is crowned the winner, the champion of TP Cup 3. And does so in impressive fashion.